You shit yourself?
Yeah.
You just fart?
No, I actually didn't. No, but I thought about something, right?
Yeah.
This is something that occurred to me. Not occurred to me. It's something that happened to me the other day.
Okay.
I was out in a shopping mall. I was going into a store, Lush, I believe the name was. Get some shampoo, you know, some stuff. I was out, and these ladies across from me were sniffing soaps and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, this smells so nostalgic, like something from childhood." I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? I walked over to them. I said, you know, I have something that also reminds me of a nostalgic childhood smell, and then I proceeded to shit myself in the middle of the store.
You just do a leg
and then I shook it out and it fell right out of my pants. And they had to evacuate and close the store.
They shut down the whole mall, probably.
Well, the trail followed me as I walked out of the mall.
Fucking straight up biohazard. All right. I'd love to fuck Bulma and maybe Chi-Chi in bed. But what I really want to do is not on Krillin's head. Welcome back to the Typical 2 podcast, baby. Woo! We're back.
He's got those
We're back.
6 dots on his head. You can
It's
use
target
each one
practice.
as target. Yeah.
It's target practice, right? Exactly. That's what they're there for.
I mean, he's pretty useless otherwise. So
Otherwise, he is quite useless. I'm not gonna lie.
Use him as a cum rag.
But anyways, welcome back. We took a little break last week. It was Easter weekend. We had some shit with family and shit. Josh had to go to the gay club.
I had to go to the hood where the gay club was at.
Oh.
I had to get my grind on, my freak on.
Oh shit! You're a real hustler. You're a real grinder.
Yeah, literally.
But anyways, welcome back. We got a lot of shit to talk about. First things first. What do we talk about first? There's a lot of shit that's been happening. To be honest with you,
I don't know. We could start with. I mean, I don't have too many topics. We also share one, but
why don't we start off with the trailers? How about we change it up?
You want to change it up?
Yep, change it up. Let's start it off with the trailers. Get all of that out of the way.
Sure.
And then we got some shit to talk about. Well, first things first. We both have this on our list. We have I Know What You Did Last Summer.
What did
Bitch. You were gooning to me. I know you're
guilty as charged.
I know your ass was gooning to me, man. But anyways, yes. There's a new I Know What You Did Last Summer. Where the fuck is my mouse at?
It's on the 4th monitor. You have to
I
drag
have
it
like
across
4 different. I have to literally slide it across the whole like monitor screens thing. But anyways, yes. Yep. I Know What You Did Last Summer. They released an official trailer for it. I'm not sure when it's coming out, to be honest. It's a 2-minute trailer. I think it's a reboot or a remake of the original one.
I have no idea.
I have no idea either, to be honest with you. But let's check it out. It looks like they have the girl from that is her, the girl from Outer Banks.
It is indeed.
What's her name again?
I forgot.
But anyways, let's check this out. It's a 2-minute trailer. I'm sure it will be good. Anyways,
baby, you okay? Why don't you go upstairs and do that guided meditation you like?
Thank you.
I Know What You Did
Find a
interesting
peaceful
choice of bath
Close
bomb.
your eyes.
It's almost
Imagine a white light
you know,
calling you.
something
Hello?
related to blood.
Now,
Hello?
feel that love entering your body
Oh,
and emanating out
Oh my
from
God.
your chest.
what the fuck?
He is indeed getting emanated out of his chest.
Take a deep breath in and remember the energy you give to the universe
Damn, son.
always
Nice rain
comes
boots,
back
bro.
to you.
It's Captain Hook.
And she's just chilling. Great.
Do you think this is some kind of karma for what we did?
What did they do?
What happened?
I know what you did last summer, bitch.
This isn't the first time there's been violence like this in Southport.
Oh, that's
It's not
Freddie
going to
Prinze.
stop.
So this is kind of like a sequel.
I need to start drinking.
Oh,
Someone
solves
is coming
everything.
after us. I need your help.
Oh, wait, that's the girl from the original
I
one.
just have one question. What did you do last summer?
Oh! What did you do?
This place is so beautiful, it makes me want to die.
You might. Oh, July 18. Look at
Yeah,
that.
not bad.
Not bad. Coming out soon.
Yeah. So
That does look interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a remake, but it looks like it's a continuation.
it's almost like a continuation. It looked, yeah, like you said.
Yeah.
So they got the original people in it.
You watched the original?
Um,
I did. I love horror movies, so
I want to say I did. I feel like I have.
it's just a horror flick. You know what I mean?
It's like one of those thrillers, little bits in here and there.
Not even. There's not even that many jump scares in it. It's not even that bad either. It's literally just more of a thriller and like
Yeah, I feel
more
like
of the dumb bitches like the fucking guys just making the dumbest decisions. You know what I mean? They just make the dumbest fucking decisions in these movies. I
Yeah.
swear to God.
It's like a teenage horror movie. They're all the same, you know.
Pretty much like it's like a teenage flick horror movie. So we'll see what happens. I'll definitely check this out because, like I said, I was a fan of the original. I'm glad they're bringing back the original girl there, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Looks like the main girl is gonna be the girl from Outer Banks. So still forgot her name. But anyways,
It might say it in the description.
we'll see. Anyways, next one up. This one it has already actually been out, and people have been really talking about it. It's a horror movie as well. It's considered a horror movie, and it's one of the only horror movies to get like a what is it, like cinema something rating, in like the past like 25 years or something like that. And apparently it's good. I haven't seen it. I honestly just like, I've only started hearing it recently when people started watching it. I didn't even hear about the trailer before this. I don't think we even checked out the trailer for this.
Yeah, so I haven't. I had brought this up as well because I had seen all kinds of people talking about it this week, like you had said as well. I have not heard of this or seen it at all previously before. And when I had seen this come up, it was an A on CinemaScore, 4.3 out of 5 on Letterboxd, 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's number 1 domestically at the box office right now. And it's the best reviewed wide release film this decade. Biggest domestic opening for an original film this decade.
I really gotta watch this.
I don't know what all the hoopla is.
So I think it has something to do with like a vampire and Haley Steinfeld turning into a vampire or something like that.
Possibly. That's something I've seen.
Michael B. Jordan apparently, I think, has a twin in this movie or something like that. He has like a CGI duplicate, CGI clone that's his twin. I have a feeling that like if Jonathan Majors didn't get into all of that shit, he would have been the brother.
Possibly.
Instead of a CGI Michael B. Jordan. You know what I mean? Like they've had other movies together already. But yeah, anyways, there is the official trailer too, which came out like 2 months ago. Holy shit, this came out like
at the end of January.
4 months ago. 3 months ago.
Yeah, at the end of
Almost
January.
3 months ago.
Again, this is the first I've heard about it, period. But it looks like it's already got high praise in general. And even
So
the trailer,
we're just gonna check out the trailer. I know it's nothing like new really. We should have seen it before, but we're just gonna check out the trailer just to see what the hoopla is.
Yeah.
Because like I said,
that's what I want to know.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything about this. So let's check it out. It's almost 3 minutes trailer.
Yeah.
So
We've been gone a long time.
smoke. Oh yeah, there are.
We back now.
That's great.
I guess they're
You
gangsters.
twins? Nah, we cousins.
Fucking dumbasses.
There are legends of people with the gift of making music so true. It can conjure spirits from the past and the future. This gift can bring fame and fortune.
Well, somebody take me in your eyes.
But it also can pierce the veil between life and death.
What the hell? Ryan Coogler.
Listen here. This ain't no house party.
Shit.
From the director of Black Panther and Creed.
Y'all ready
Yeah,
to
Ryan
swing till
Coogler.
y'all stank.
Oh, there she is.
You keep
Oh, I know
dancing
fucking
with the
Shamik
devil.
Moore is screaming.
Careful, boy.
Josh Allen too
You
now.
gonna bite
Josh
off more
Allen.
than you can
You know what? He commented on that. He said he's like, oh yeah, she did
One day
great.
he's gonna follow you home.
What are you gonna say?
It's a problem now. What the hell going on?
Oh, we heard tale of a party. This world already left you for dead. I can save you from your fate.
You don't need no saving.
Yes, you do.
And you are?
I am. Your way out.
Oh, so it is a vampire.
Don't cry. It's all better now.
Yes, I lied to you. I don't believe in magic. Ghosts, demons. Just power. Somebody please take me.
Oh my.
We gonna kill every last one of you.
Damn. This does look like a good movie, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I ain't mean to scare you. Thought y'all done forgot about me in here. Come on, open the door, let me on out of here. Stay. It's you? Of course it's me, open the door.
That ain't him.
That ain't your brother.
Lied to you.
That ain't him.
What the hell?
Yo, it's my only thing. I think I shot myself.
We were just talking about that.
I feel that. I feel that.
I feel that. I feel that.
That's
crazy. Does look good. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like there's a lot of action and I don't know. I'm not.
It looks like it's almost
like an action movie.
When the way it started, it looked like they were like some kind of crime, organized crime type of thing.
Like a gangster.
Yeah,
you know,
almost.
like 1920s gangsters.
And then it turned into music, and then it turned into vampires. I don't really know what the direction is, but it does.
It
look
looks
kind of
interesting. I'm not gonna, I gotta watch this. I have to. With all the rating and everything, it does look good as well.
Yeah.
But with all the rating and everything, I have to check this out. Check this out. Speaking of ratio as well, 137,000 likes to 4.8k dislikes, which is pretty good ratio. Finally, we got to see Michael C. Jordan on his debut film with his brother, Michael B. Jordan and Michael C. Jordan. That's crazy.
I wonder what happened to A.
Michael A. Jordan. We don't talk about Michael A. Jordan.
No.
All right. Michael A. Jordan went off on his different way in the NBA, shaved his fucking head, and led a bunch of kids.
Right.
One of them got arrested for a DUI.
Gamble a lot.
Gamble as well.
But
anyways, moving on to our final trailer. This one is a video game trailer. This is not a movie trailer. This one came out 4 days ago, and it's the Ghosts of Yotei, the Onryo's List trailer.
The new Ghost of Tsushima. That is
That's the one, right? This is the one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a 3-minute trailer, so we'll check this out together.
A crap ton of views already.
I'm definitely gonna have to get this. I think. Do you think it's gonna come out on PC already?
No.
No, probably
No.
PS5 exclusive.
Yeah, it took Ghost of Tsushima a while to come out on PC.
On
anyway,
PC, so we'll see. It's the same thing with. That's literally the only thing I'm waiting for on the PlayStation now.
Yeah.
I haven't touched my PlayStation. God knows how long. But anyways, let's check this trailer out, you guys. It's not a 3-minute trailer. But
and let's take a gander.
Yep. PlayStation.
Unreal.
Mix of gameplay and in-game cinematics.
Okay.
A wandering spirit seeking vengeance.
Looks cool. Alright.
Damn. I really gotta play Ghost of Tsushima first. When does this come out? At the end of the year,
I believe
right?
October. They said the announced date. I don't remember the exact number, but I know it was October.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I thought we killed your whole family.
That looks really good.
The snake.
The Oni.
This is similar to the fucking plot of Assassin's Creed Shadows.
The spider.
The Assassin's Creed Shadows, like they have a bunch of masks and she's hunting them one by one.
What are we going to do with this one, Saito? I'm sorry. It came to this little wolf.
Shit looks good as fuck though.
It does.
Oh.
Stab a
Oh damn.
What the fuck's wrong?
Saito.
A little bit confused.
Wait, so
about
is this
the-
after Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah, this is like hundreds of years afterwards. A bit confused about the direction, but we'll get there, I think.
I think the story is like
Rhino.
that group killed her family probably, and she's.
Why do
taking
you always
revenge.
call me that? It means one who is easily lost in the hunt.
I don't know about that makeup though. Oh.
Still incredible.
Oh shit! You can use the spirit. Oh, so they literally copied it. I don't know the copy. With like the chain weapon and shit. They have that in Assassin's Creed Shadows. But I think this is gonna have better gameplay, to be honest.
Yeah, so it still looks incredibly beautiful, because Ghost of Tsushima was gorgeous.
I have to go home.
This one still looks gorgeous.
Back where all this started.
It looks like October
2,
2nd. October
2025.
2025. Nice.
So I still have time to play Ghost of Tsushima. I'm gonna see if there's like a sale or something. Or maybe I might sail the 7 Seas. Who knows? Maybe.
You could
We'll
probably
see.
sail the 7 Seas by now. I don't think anyone's gonna come after you.
We'll see. We'll see. But anyways,
Might be alright.
that concludes it for our trailers. We just wanted to change it up this time and do the trailers in the beginning instead of the end. I guess we can go on with our topics now.
Sure.
I guess I can go first.
Sure.
One of the biggest news recently, Pope Francis. Pope Francis has unfortunately passed away. One of the closest thing we have to like Jesus' teachings. This man had like his net worth was $100 when he died. He was probably one of the most humble popes. Like there were popes that had like Gucci shoes like when they died. They were wearing like some like fancy stuff. He was wearing like some simple leather shoes. Like he was just a simple man.
Yeah.
And rest in peace to Pope Francis. But that's not exactly what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Rest in peace to him, but there's something a little bit more scary that I wanted to talk about.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be about how they did his funeral, how he did everything completely different than other popes past.
Oh, I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, so normally
Like
popes get buried in the I don't remember what the name of the place is called.
Yeah.
But normally they get buried underground in there.
Yeah.
He actually wanted to be buried just in the ground, like outside.
Like in a normal
Yeah,
like,
in a normal cemetery. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
he
he's
just had
like
a casual wooden box,
Yep.
nothing special. Yeah, he just did a lot of things very
Simple.
simplistically when it came to that, and he requested for a lot to happen before his passing.
Before that, actually, before I even get to this topic,
Yeah.
before that, literally on that weekend that he fucking died, he visited JD Vance just to scold his ass and tell him like he doesn't like what the hell they're doing, and that's gotta be a fat L for JD Vance, bro. That's gotta be a fat L.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy basically killed the Pope. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. And it was also the timing of it was really odd.
Yeah, that was crazy. On
Literally,
Easter weekend too.
It was technically in the Bible, it's the day that Jesus rose, right?
Yep.
So it was the same day.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Or was it the day? It was around the time. It was
around
really
the
weird.
same day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he passed away Sunday or
It was a
Monday.
Sunday night or Monday
Sunday
morning.
Yeah.
Depending on the time zone or something.
Yeah. But yes, rest in peace to him.
But yes.
But I do have something I want to talk about, because there is this book called The Prophecy of the Popes, and it is a book that they found in the Vatican archives.
Mm-hmm.
And this book has basically predicted all the popes from 1143, which was when it was written, all the way to Pope Francis. The scary part is, after Pope Francis, it stops and all it says is just Judgment Day. That's one of the things. Another thing is in the St. Paul's Basilica, it's a church, is a border for every single pope. Like it's like if you look up, there's basically like a little bordering like pictures and like what's it called, paintings of the popes from the past. And basically there's only one single like spot left for another pope, and they always said that like that once that last slot is filled, it will be the end of the world, aka judgment day.
Yes.
In the book, the prophecy of the popes, they also predicted was the halfway mark from the first pope is 442 years, which was 1585, and then the end of the world would be plus another 442 years, which equates to 2027. So there could be a possibility that the world is actually ending in 2027. But again, take this with a grain of salt. There's been so many prophecies of the world ending. We had Y2K, we had 2012. There was the world ending in 2020 type shit.
Yeah.
But what's scary is there's also there's this woman that was predicting a lot of things. He predicted the assassination of Diana. Then in 2020 she predicted a virus, and she said that in 2030, if we even reach that, there's gonna be another virus. So either way, I feel like we're fucked some way. I feel like if you think about it too, with everything that's been happening in the world, I feel like something major is gonna happen. There's bound to be something major to happen again in the next like couple of years, I feel like. And it's kind of scary to think about as well.
Yeah, there was also to also instigate this, scientists were also talking about how there's a possibility of the Earth is reaching a boiling point within the next year or two.
So there was also a news on that where the mantle core, I think, like started spinning the other way or some shit like that. But yeah, there's a lot of shit happening, man. That are just like the signs. And I hate going on the internet nowadays because every news that I see is just something, man. Something fucking like bad. So like the predictions nowadays is always so bleak. You know, like in the 90s and shit, when they did like futuristic movies, it was always like flying cars and like tall buildings and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like that anymore. Every movie, every like concept, every like prediction is just like end of the world or something. Like it's always something that's happening nowadays. I don't know, man.
Everything.
It's so scary.
Everything like these days is just negative.
Brings so much anxiety. And think about it too. Like literally yesterday in fucking Vancouver. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we can talk about this as well. I guess this could be another topic. But
yeah, we can.
There was fucking another madman who drove a car into a crowd during the Lapu-Lapu festival, which is a Filipino festival, by the way, and killed so far.
I believe it was
11 people.
11 now.
11
okay,
now.
It was 8
there was 20 people in the hospital injured, and so far confirmed 11 dead. Which is, bro, why is this shit like happening so recent now? They're calling it like an act of terrorism. Obviously, they're still gonna do more investigations on it. Why the fuck this guy did it? But
there was 2, I believe, it was involved. Now they said there was 2.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know, man. Everything that I read nowadays, literally, is just fucking awful news, just left and right. Like, you know what I mean? It's fucking hard to look forward to the future when the future looks so dark like that.
You know what the thing is? It is. At the end of the day, the way I look at it is social media has always got a way to put the negative narratives first above everything else. You don't ever see anything positive anymore. The world is in shambles because everyone's too worried about this, that, the other in the future.
Literally, I don't see any good news anymore.
No. At this point, I think the best way, everyone, and this is what I try to do at least, and I think it's the best thing for everyone, just go day by day.
Just go day by day.
Just go day by day.
I think that's the only thing people can do nowadays. No, man. Just go day by day.
There's a lot to worry about. I get it.
Open some Pokemon packs, you know. Open some Pokemon packs, chill out, smoke a joint, listen to some fucking music. Just chill out, because there's nothing really you can do.
No, you know, if you have, if
Other
there's
than,
anything,
like, vote and shit.
That's the thing.
Express your opinion.
Yeah.
You can only express your opinion as much as you can. And in Canada, we don't really even have freedom of speech. We have like protection of speech.
Yeah.
But we don't really have freedom of speech.
I don't know. At the end of the day,
I feel like a lot of the media is also controlled by like rich people anyway.
Everything's a disaster.
Everything is.
That's all it is. You know, it just, if you have any goals, keep fighting for it. Keep striving for it. Go day by day. Take things slowly. Take everything with a grain of salt.
Fuck that. Go to your local casino and start gambling.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
You know what? That's taking it day by day, right? If you want to go to the casino one day, give it a shot. Go for it.
You want to hand.
You want to crack open a beer, get a set of car keys? Go for it.
Live your life
one day at a time.
By hand. One blackjack hand at a time.
One day at a time. One hand at a time.
One roulette spin at a time.
One beer at a time.
One slot spin at a time. Gamble all your money. Gamble all your life savings.
One bottle of Jack at a time.
Buy Pokemon packs. These are terrible advice, by the way. Don't fucking follow these.
Yeah, no, don't actually do this, though. Don't actually do this. See, this is what we're here for. Make light of everything.
Exactly.
Make light.
Everything is just so sad now.
Because now, everyone wants to go to Tahiti, right?
I want to go to Tahiti.
We're going to Tahiti,
we didn't
right?
even talk about where we are. We're in fucking Tahiti. I'm sorry. You know I mean? I'm sorry, everyone. We didn't talk about fucking.
I figure this is just a good time, you know? Take it day by day.
Yeah,
go to Tahiti, right?
Time. Go to Tahiti. Look at us. We're chilling in Tahiti.
Go into debt. Get a ticket. Go to Tahiti for a week.
I might go buy some more Pokemon packs tomorrow. God, I've been fucking addicted. It's so bad. But anyways, also, I have another topic. I quickly want to talk about this because it relates to my previous topic as well. But I seen this like a while ago. But basically, like the plot of Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Oh, yeah.
Very familiar to us, you know, as kids. Is slowly coming true.
Slowly
coming
It
true.
is.
It is coming true. No, because it's just crazy. Because that game, for anyone who doesn't know, it came out in 2012. But it wasn't set in 2012. It was set 2025.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is set in 2025. And the plot of this game is that it took place in 2025, where China basically stops exporting rare minerals to the U.S., and it basically resulted in another Cold War, which is what is low-key happening right now. There's a trade war, and China has also halted exports of rare minerals to the U.S. And I feel like I said, bro, I feel like there's going to be some kind of civil war going on in the U.S., and then a world war. Because then the UN is probably going to have to step in and shit. You know what I mean?
Yep, and then once the UN steps in, everyone steps in, and then everyone's in war, and then we're all dead.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like that's, again, maybe that's just like the pessimistic side of me nowadays, but I really feel like there's going to be another world war. And if I get fucking drafted, I'm just going to be like, 3 is a magic number. No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I would too, though, honestly. I'm not fucking fighting. I don't give a shit anymore.
Like,
I don't care.
Like, realistically, the fuck am I gonna do there?
I'm not gonna do fucking nothing.
I might just fuck my own teammates up. And be like,
I'll fuck myself up.
Team kill. Sorry, it was CS:GO happened.
You gonna ban me?
You gonna ban me? Oh, ban me.
Oh, send me home.
What do you mean you're sending me to Guantanamo Bay?
I don't want to go to the gulag.
I don't want to go to the gulag, please. Oh my god.
Everything sucks.
Everything does suck nowadays. But anyways, I guess we can move on now to your first topic. I've been blabbering on about fucking
I don't even know
world
where to
ending, World War III type shit. You know what I mean?
I don't even know where to begin with this one. I don't know whether this is also kind of just fucked up. But it has to do with someone that we all know and sort of love to an extent. Not really. Kanye West. Yay.
Got fucking banned from Twitch again.
Well, did you see what he was talking about on Twitter?
Oh yeah, him fucking his cousin and
so,
shit.
Apparently
for no reason. This guy's just like including random fun facts that we don't need to know. No one accused him of this shit.
No one accused him of anything. No one said anything. He just started going on about a rant of childhood trauma, and then he talked about how I think when he was 14, he was engaged in sexual activities with his, what was it, male cousin, right? Yeah.
I don't even fucking know anymore, man. The nitrous is getting to his system too much.
I don't know. And then after all that was said and done, he proceeded to go on a rant about how Kim won't let him see his kids. And it has nothing to do with trauma. Apparently, it's just because he wore a red MAGA hat. I'm like...
He was also talking about how he should have had kids with Paris Hilton instead. And why did he even have kids with the assistant? And I'm like, bro, you chose this. You chose this, man.
If it isn't the consequences of your own actions...
Fuck around and find out.
Hey, what is anyone else supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like,
and you know what she got famous for too. Like everyone knows what she got famous for. It's the greatest comeback. One of the greatest comebacks.
She got cum on her back in that video.
Yeah, exactly. It's just insane that Kanye is just fucking unraveling like this, knowing he made graduation. It's just, I can't support this fucking Nazi anymore.
No, dude, there's no more.
No excuse.
There's
no excuse for fucking Kanye.
There's no more he made graduation anymore. It's he's lost his mind.
He's lost his goddamn mind. Deport this man. If anyone needs to be deported, him. I don't know where to deport him to.
Guantanamo Bay. Send him somewhere. A psych ward, maybe.
Oh my god, it's actually insane.
Even if it's autism, I don't think that's a healthy autism. That's a
no, it's drugs.
It's
drugs.
And aggravated autism.
It has to be drugs that's influencing him to say this shit, to do all this shit. It's just insane, man. It's just fucking insane.
It's bad.
Is he still with Bianca Censori? They divorced, didn't they?
I think they actually split up too. Yeah.
Didn't they split?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, like considering all the fucking shit he's saying.
Oh no, I think they did though. Yeah.
All the fucking shit he's saying, man.
I think she was the one that actually up and left too.
Well, yeah,
correct, which makes sense.
Which makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like what the fuck? No other choice. There's no other choice.
It's a madman.
Other than to leave that fucking situation, because Kanye is literally insane.
That's a madman.
He's literally insane, and people are just confused. Like, we don't like know if he's just attention seeking, or if it's actually like a huge problem, like a mental health thing.
I don't know anymore.
No idea anymore.
I have no words on this because he's just saying shit at this point. You're like, this is who you are. I don't even think this is attention seeking. I think this is just you're not afraid to say what you think to an extent, but it's also like he's just saying whatever the fuck he wants, and I don't even think he's lying because he's just saying anything. He just doesn't care.
I don't think he's lying either, to be honest with you. I don't think he's lying at all. I think there's truth in some of the shit he's saying, but also majority, 90% of it, most of the truth he's saying is probably like confessions and shit, but it's also like could be bullshit. You know what I mean? Most of that is probably just bullshit.
I think the Nazism stuff should stay to himself. You know, those are things we don't need to know about him. Those he can keep to himself. I think
all of these should just be kept to himself. To be honest with you, I think all of this shit that he's been saying in the past several months needs to stay between him and his fucking therapist. And his lawyer.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Please, Kanye. Please.
I miss the Kanye that just used to say the most outlandish shit on Twitter that was funny.
And
didn't hurt anyone.
Yep.
This is now hurting himself more than anyone.
It's just ridiculous what he's turned into. I don't know. But anyways, I guess moving on. Was that?
Yeah, that was what I wanted to talk about first.
Wanted to talk about?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let's see. What else do I want to talk about here? I'm actually running out of topics. I've mostly gone through most of my topics already. How long have we been going on?
I don't know. I only have like one other thing to talk about.
This is gonna be a short fucking episode.
The thing I want to talk about might be a little bit
longer.
A little bit longer, but it's fine.
I guess I'll talk about this. And this is another kind of like sad. At first I saw this and I was like, what the fuck? But then I realized it's kind of fucking sad. Like this whole situation here is kind of sad. And what it is DoorDash, and this has been news for like 2 months now, and I've been wanting to talk about this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And again, at first I was just like, what the fuck? Like okay, this is pretty interesting. And then I think about it more and I'm like, this is fucking depressing.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up depressing. But basically, DoorDash is basically partnering with this financial company called Klarna. that would basically let customers schedule small payments over a set period of time. For fucking DoorDash.
So if you order food, you can set up a payment plan that costs.
Yes, you can order a $10 meal and set up like $3 payments over time. That's how bad it's gotten, man. Bro, groceries are expensive. Everything is expensive. And I've been seeing videos too about electronics and shit. Like, that's been going up. And I work in the fucking electronics like industry and shit.
Even the job I work, every single year they've been upping the price, but now this year it's horrible.
Everything is so expensive. Everything is fucked, man. Please, what fucking timeline are we in? Please help us. I don't know if I can fucking live in a world anymore where people don't think it's like people shouldn't have a roof over their heads and food on their fucking table. It just makes no sense. What is happening? What is happening? The older fucking generation sold our future to secure theirs. And it's actually fucked.
That's a fact, though. That is a fact.
It's fucked, man. Like, all these, like elder people. I seen a fucking interview of Whoopi Goldberg talking about, oh, we had to bust our ass off and shit. Bro, I work like fucking 10 hours a day, like 5 days a week. Bro, please.
I work fucking 5 days a week, full-time hours and everything. And then I'm sorry. It's not that the younger and this is what pisses me off. It's not that the younger generation is lazy. We fucking work, but you also need rest. I'm not working fucking 7 days a week, 12 hours a day each day. That's fucking impossible.
I don't think it's a radical fucking opinion to know and like to fucking wish that one full-time job can fully support you without having to stress about every single thing. You don't have to stress about fucking, like, especially in the US, and thank God we don't live in the US, because like one injury can fuck you over.
Yeah,
people are dying. People are like dying, like, and they have to be brought by ambulances, and they still get charged.
Yeah,
they get charged like $900, $1,000 to report that your relative, your friend is dead. Like, what is going on? Like, the whole system is so fucking broken. I'm sorry. I've been so pessimistic about everything. But I'm just angry. I'm angry about everything because everything looks so bleak when, bro, like,
the world is in shambles right now. It's hard not to be angry.
Like, especially when you're just trying to, like, you know,
live,
go day by day,
and do
your best, and you just feel like it's not enough when
no, that is true. And again, I'm trying to be the optimist to say let's take things slow day by day and try to come out with a different outlook every morning when you get up. But it is hard, and I get it because I struggle too. Everyone does.
Bro, I don't know how many more it is what it is I got in me, for real.
I don't have any left. I really
no, for real. No, I don't know how many I got. It is what it. Bro, I stay up I ran about fucking future. Because I don't know what the fuck the future holds anymore.
No.
I really don't. And it's so sad, man. And literally just the topic that I was talking about. DoorDash allowing people to finance meals and like $10 meals, $20 meals. Like, how bad can it really get?
Not only do people already have to worry about many of bills every month or insurance payments every month, you now have to worry about, I can't even afford groceries, so I'm going to have to make meal plans that cost me $2 a month to buy dinner on DoorDash every night.
It's so fucked. It's so fucked. It's actually insane what's happening in the world. It's not even just like here. It's fucking...
It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Even my sister's telling me how everything's gotten so expensive, like in the Philippines and shit.
Yeah, it's not just in North America. It's everywhere. It's literally everywhere.
It's literally everywhere. This whole thing with... Honestly, with Trump fucking, like, throwing out random fucking shit that just makes the market so volatile.
Those
and
fucking
makes...
penguins, man.
Why did he tariff the penguins? Fuck did Rico and what are their names again?
All the guys from Surf's Up and Madagascar.
What did they do? What the fuck they do, man? The Happy Feet people.
Happy Feet too. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. What was his name?
I don't remember.
Shia LaBeouf. was Surf's Up, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, he was Cody in Surf's Up.
Cody.
Yeah, Cody. I'm just Cody. But yeah, I don't know why the fuck Trump tariffed the penguins, and so many people now are just seeing the bullshit that spews out of this man's mouth. It's not just that too, and like there's so many other world leaders out there that really need to like step up, bro. I also don't understand why like majority of politicians are like old as fuck. It's not your future. Like I said, the older generation literally sold our future to secure theirs.
Yeah, I think.
What are you hoarding all this fucking money for?
I think it's time to start looking at people that are in their 30s, 40s.
It actually makes me fucking sick sometimes. It makes me so fucking goddamn sick.
Like just like the Canadian election, the two runner-ups, one of them. What's his name? Pierre. How old is he? He looks like he's in his 40s.
I don't know, man. This guy's such a piece of shit, though. I know he would just bend over for Trump, anyways. Also, this guy has never had a fucking job in his life.
The other guy, fucking Carney's like 70. He also almost bankrupt 2 other countries before us.
I don't even know, man. World is just gonna be falling apart, I think.
It's either you give it to the rich or you give it to the we're gonna make everyone poor people. I don't know, man. There's no right answer.
I don't know, man.
There's no right answer in politics.
Okay, I'm definitely not voting for Pierre Poilievre. I'm putting that out there right now. I don't trust him. I don't even trust his fucking policies. It literally just makes no fucking sense half of the time. This guy released like a fucking 30-page document, and like I think like 60-70% of that is just pictures of him. I don't understand. And there, you look at the other leaders, Jagmeet Singh, Mark Carney.
That guy's delusional.
Like, I'm still unsure about all these fucking choices.
None of them are good.
But
none of them are good. There's no good option.
I would rather have the economists that worked at the federal bank. I'd rather have the guy that's had an actual job and that's done actual jobs. I don't want someone who votes against free child lunch. I don't want someone that votes against fucking women's rights. I don't want someone that votes against fucking anti-progress, man. Like, bro, like, come on now. Like, it's young people's fucking futures. It's young people's futures, and the elder generation just keeps fucking with it. They just keep fucking with it. It just makes me so angry. I've been so angry about everything nowadays. And I'm sorry, chat. All right. I've been ranting this whole podcast. Maybe this is just the angry cast nowadays. The angry cast, the emotion cast, the fucking vent cast. Because that's pretty much what we do nowadays, man. And that's what we started this fucking podcast for in the first place.
I'll be completely transparent. I always, when it comes to everyone else, like if I'm talking to you, if I'm talking to my girlfriend, if I'm talking to other people, I always try to be an optimist for everyone else to tell them.
It's so hard, man.
But when I'm behind closed doors, I'm the biggest pessimist and negative person to myself and everything else. I just try to uplift other people rather than myself, which isn't right. I should be better to myself, but I'm a very fucking angry person.
It's the same thing.
It's
for me,
hard.
man.
It's very hard.
So hard, man. Seeing all this shit, bro.
There's no right answer to anything. There's no good conclusion. There's no plausible cause. Yes.
Yeah. To be even happy about things, like I keep telling myself, like all this shit is temporary. Like bad things in your life are just temporary. There'll be good things that will always happen. But bro, in the past several months, man, I don't know anymore, bro.
You know what the thing is? To an extent, you're right.
Like you keep,
and that's the way I look at it, because it's like bad things are temporary, but the way things have been going, the one bad thing that ends, another temporary bad thing comes instead of a good thing.
That's what I'm saying. I keep thinking, this can't be. This can't go any lower, right? And then it goes lower.
That stops, and then it goes lower, and then that stops, and then it goes lower again.
See, the thing is, it doesn't, like, things don't even get better. They just stop.
Yeah.
Like, problems sometimes just stop.
Yeah.
If they don't just continuously, like...
Even
be
if you
happy.
solve one problem, another one comes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's being an adult nowadays, to be honest with you. Living in this fucking generation.
Yeah.
But, do you have one more topic? I guess we
Yeah.
can move on to your last topic. I don't know what last topic you got, but it better be something fucking more not as gloomy as the fucking shit we've been talking about.
No, it definitely isn't. It's not the greatest, but it has nothing to do with anything that we've been talking about.
Okay.
So we're good.
We'll move
We're
on
okay.
from that. Well, again, just live your life day by day. That's the only thing we can really do.
Move to Tahiti.
Move to fucking Tahiti.
Become
if
a
you have
mango
to.
farmer, you know.
Become a monk. Become a monk.
Sure.
Become a monk. Start an Instagram page and become a monk that opens Pokemon packs.
You should fucking do that.
I should fucking do that.
Just shave like the top of your head and like post like videos of you like cleaning the top of your head and then stick a plunger to it. I've seen some guy do this before. And then just like, you know,
start opening
nice and
Pokemon
bald,
packs.
and then just open Pokemon packs while you're doing that.
Fucking crazy.
That's a good idea. You should fucking
That's
do
a
that.
fucking idea.
You should really
That's a good
fucking do
fucking
that.
idea. But anyways, I guess we move on to your next topic here. I don't
Good
even
Lord
know.
help me. But yes, okay, let's move on to this now. Last weekend it was WrestleMania 41. And I'm not gonna lie.
I missed it.
I'm not gonna lie. So fucking underwhelming.
Mid?
So fucking disappointing.
Mid?
So fucking mid.
Mid? Yeah.
Because of how they do things nowadays, it's a very long time frame, and there's a lot to go through.
How long did it run for?
So the thing is, now the way they do these major shows, they do 2 nights. They do Saturday and Sunday night.
Okay.
And yeah, I watched some with family and shit like that while I was with them over the Easter weekend as well. And it's we were all just very disappointed. You know. But the brightest thing about all of
Would
this.
you watch it with your cousins?
Yeah. I split it up. But yeah, I was with my family mostly over the Easter weekend, so I did watch it with them as well.
Fair.
And the brightest spot out of all of this, and I'm gonna tell you why it wasn't even that bright. John Cena is now he's got the most world championships of all time. 17.
WrestleMania?
17.
Oh,
He
he beat Ric Flair.
Yep, he beat Ric Flair. He's got 17 now. But,
I feel like I saw that coming though. To be honest with you.
Yeah, everyone did.
I kind of saw that coming.
The problem is, this WrestleMania.
Wait,
normally,
who did he win that from? Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I'll kind of try to explain this as quickly and simply as I can to the best of my ability. Normally, when WrestleManias happen, they happen in the very beginning of April, so that you don't have too much time, and then it comes like. Normally, when they want to build for the big shows, they want to just kind of keep throwing it at you so it doesn't get oversaturated and boring after a while.
Yep.
And the problem is, it was closer to the end of April. So they were running with storylines and gags and shit for like a couple of months. And it got to the point where it's like, well, how much shit can we really fucking give you anymore?
Yeah, like
the same two people.
That's literally what happened to me because I was just like, "Fuck, bro, I don't even know what to keep up with anymore."
Yeah, it's like
there's so many storylines to follow.
It's not even that. It's they're boring. They kept running with the same shit. We kept seeing the same thing. This guy's mad at this person. They fight every week. Now the next week they're talking shit to each other. Then they fight again the next week. It's hard to keep it interesting when you have to work for so long before the big payoff.
Yep.
And then
that's literally what happened.
So that's what happened for the entire build-up. And then you get to the big payoffs. A lot of the matches were incredibly underwhelming. A lot of them were very fucking boring. A lot of people did not fucking care. You know.
Again, I didn't end up watching it. I was busy, first of all.
Yeah.
But also, I didn't really think about it.
You know what? And it's understandable because it didn't feel like there was something big happening. It was just like, oh, it's another weekend. Oh, WrestleMania's on. It didn't feel like a normal WrestleMania. Like when you know WrestleMania's coming, you're hyped, you're excited. Biggest show of the year. All these things finally pay off. Everything's over, and then you restart fresh on the Monday Night Raw. But it didn't have anything. It didn't have any oomph to it. There was nothing exciting. But then the matches came. You know, like Jey Uso beats Gunther. He's the new world champion.
Oh, Jey Uso. How the fuck did that even happen? I wanted to know. Because we were talking about that before. How the fuck they were going to even do that?
So, fucking match itself was fucking boring to me. Very bleh. The thing was, they made Gunther kill Jay's brother practically. And you were thinking, oh, Jay's a dog. He's finally speaking from the heart. I am not afraid of you anymore. I don't give a shit. He's like, someone's going to have to stop me from what I'm about to do to you. And you're thinking, you know what? He's going to go in his bag. This is going to be a great match. They're going to prove everyone wrong. Jay's going to work his ass off after all the criticism of people saying he's boring as fuck as a singles competitor. And then the match came.
He kind of is. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
He's
no,
a
he
good.
is.
After, like, literally after his entrance, the hype just.
That's where the hype is. It's the yeet. The yeet. And then once the yeeting stops, it's.
Oh, damn. This guy's mid as fuck.
Yeah.
Couple spears here and shit.
Couple spears, splashes.
Samoan splash.
Super kicks.
Yep.
That's about it.
He has
Gunther.
no special, like, move to himself. You know what I mean?
No,
That's the only thing.
Not at all. Gunther, though, that's a graps. That man wrestles.
Yeah, that guy's fucked.
He's got mad aura.
Yeah, that guy's fucked.
But,
I didn't like him at first. Because he reminded me of the guy from Rocky 4.
Yeah, if he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. He
Well,
reminded me of fucking Ivan Drago.
And that's what this literally was.
Yeah,
it felt, that's what this had the thing to come to, right?
Exactly.
But it fell so flat on its back, it just meant nothing. Jey Uso's the new world champion. Okay, we all saw it coming. The underdog story, he prevails. Literally like the Rocky movie against Drago. It's literally 1-for-1. The problem was, though, the payoff sucked.
The payoff did suck, man.
And the problem is with wrestling, you're supposed to keep guys looking strong. They made Gunther look like a bitch.
In that one?
Yeah, and it
That
was
match?
so
I had
poorly
a
executed.
feeling that they were gonna try to like nerf Gunther just so they can make Jey Uso look better.
The problem was, the way I look at it is, the way the match ended, Jey Uso hit him with a spear, hit him with 3 splashes. Like 1, 2, 3. And you're like, okay, they're making Jey look smart to where it's like he knows he's going to have to do a lot to keep him down for good. So I'm like, okay, I like this. You know what? Hit him with a 4th one. Hit him with a 5th one. Hit him with like 5, 6 splashes so that Gunther literally cannot fucking stand anymore.
Yeah.
It makes him look strong. It makes you look smart. That's a good way to go about it. Or, if you want, and this is how they actually ended, after those 3 splashes, Jey put Gunther in his own sleeper hold to try to choke him out. And the thing was, the way I'm looking at this now is, you know what? This is good too. Gunther's not going to tap. He's not going to give up. He's not going out like that. He would rather pass the fuck out and die before he loses this world title. That's the way I would look at it. But you know what they did? After those 3 splashes, he went to put the chokehold on him, and literally 5 seconds later, Gunther's tapping.
What the fuck?
So they made him look like a fucking bitch.
What the fuck?
So
man?
I was incredibly disappointed with how they booked all that. But, yeah, that sucked. I'm not going to lie. I was not happy about it. I knew Gunther wasn't going to win even though I wanted him to, but that's besides the point. It's fine. You knew Jey was going to win.
What's the next main big event?
So the rest of the show, it was like, I'm not going to go through all the matches because I really didn't care for half of them, especially on the Saturday. It was bleh. The only other thing that was good, though, was Jacob Fatu and LA Knight. 2 guys that are so over, so fun to watch. Their chemistry in that ring that night was
I fucking love Jacob Fatu, man.
Amazing. Everyone loves both of those guys. I love Jacob Fatu as well. Dude, he's sick. And they actually let him go over. They gave him the United States Championship.
His wrestling style is so sick,
Oh, he's
bro.
so good.
Like seeing a guy like that size move like that is insane.
Yeah, it was so good. That match was great. That was probably one of the brighter spots of the night. So I was really happy about that. That was fun. Everything else was kind of mid. But then, so for the Saturday, this was probably one of the best matches of the whole weekend. The triple threat match between Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk.
Oh.
And they put this all revolved around Paul Heyman. I think they should have
Didn't Paul Heyman like turn on Roman Reigns?
Yeah, so I'll get to that. I think this is what they should have done. They should have did Pookie Paul on a pole match.
Pookie Paul.
On a pole match, since they're all fighting for his love.
Okay.
Right? I think that's what they should have did, but that's just besides me.
Or, hang him from the fucking...
In a shark cage? Above the ring?
No, not a shark cage. In like a belt thing like they were going to do with Dominic.
Yeah, fuck the shark cage. That's better. But yeah, so... You know all three of these guys are going to be fucking amazing. They're all great. They're all talented. I mean, Roman's still a 5-move merchant, but no one's ready for that conversation. But that's besides the point. So they went out there. They had a great match. It was a lot of fun to watch. I loved it. A lot of people liked it as well. The whole conflict was Paul Heyman, my tribal chief Roman Reigns, I love you, blah, 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 blah. CM Punk, you owe me a favor, bitch, blah, 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 blah. So I want Paul Heyman in my corner at WrestleMania, blah, 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 blah. And then Paul was like, I don't know what to do, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, he walks out with CM Punk to the ramp, to the main event of Saturday night. And then, you know, he's on his side, whatever. And then at one point, they come to a hold.
Okay.
Paul gets a chair. Roman's on one side, Punk's on the other. Paul's looking at both of them. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. He puts the chair in the ring, slides it to CM Punk. And then Roman's like, what? With his shiny ass veneers brightening up my TV screen. Couldn't fucking see with those bright ass
fucking bright ass veneers. Look like a pimp on TV.
He was like, he would just go like this. And it was, oh, God.
Oh, God, that's so bright. Turn the flash on.
Holy fuck. But yeah, and then Punk went to go hit Roman. Paul Heyman standing behind Punk, and then he gets down on one knee and fucking right in the cack.
And then shoots him in the
right in the balls. And then Punk goes down. Paul hits him with a low blow, slides the chair to Roman. Then Roman goes to hit Seth with the chair because Punk's out. He got hit in the balls. He's out. I don't blame him. I would be out too. Getting hit in the balls sucks. But then Paul's behind Roman, and then Paul hits Roman in the balls. It's like, oh, 2 ball shots. It's like, what the fuck? Crazy, right? So that was cinema. And then all of a sudden, Seth is just standing in the corner. Or, well, he's not standing on the side. And then Paul picks up the chair, and he hands it to Seth. And then all of a sudden, Seth wins the match from whatever the finish was. And then Paul walks out with Seth freaking Rollins. And now Seth Rollins is a Paul Heyman guy.
Oh, so they're building up. They're building up like the next, like storyline.
Yeah. So I was like, whoa, that was an amazing match, and that was an amazing swerve. No one saw that shit coming. Well, some people kind of predicted it, but it wasn't written in the stars. So I was like, that was fucking cinema.
I kind of predicted Paul Heyman. Like there was a lot of shit, posts and shit. Like
you could
happening. Like
you could see it, but you're like, I'll believe it when I see it type of deal. And then they do it, and you're like, oh wow, that was incredible. But anyway, yeah, that was great. So that was pretty much the two highlights of Saturday. Was the United States Championship match and that main event. World title match, whatever. Everything else was also whatever. Then you go to the Sunday. The women's world title match opens, and that was also a triple threat. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky. Might I say, they had a phenomenal match. Very entertaining to watch. They tore the house down. Great on them. Io Sky retains the world title. Cool winner. I think it was either her or Bianca that could win it. Either or would have been fine with me. I think a lot of people as well, but great option nonetheless. Great match. Fast forwarding, you go to the Intercontinental Championship match. It was a fatal 4-way. You have Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and then Penta. All fucking phenomenal. Okay. Match itself was really good too.
Was Finn Balor actually interesting in this match?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit,
yeah.
Bro, every time I've seen Finn Balor like fight, it's the most generic wrestling moves I've seen.
And you know what the thing is?
He's the white Jey Uso.
You know what though? He's you haven't seen him in his prime. This poor guy,
which is sad, yeah.
The better part of 8 years, has been put under the fucking. He's been buried. When he first came in, he was the first Universal Champion. Then he got injured, had to vacate it, and since that point, they've been doing fucking nothing for him. Poor guy deserves so much more, and he's an incredibly talented wrestler, but they don't ever let him shine because he's always just playing second to somebody else. And it's kind of unfortunate.
It's kind of sad.
Because when you watch him back maybe like 8-10 years ago, fucking guy could... Oh, amazing. One of my favorites at that point. But anyway, match itself was good. Everyone involved was great. Braun Breaker walked in as champion, but he did not walk out as champion. It was actually Dominic Mysterio. Yeah. Who could have seen that?
Guy.
I thought Penta would have won. You know, newcomer. He's been winning like
crazy.
No,
I was going to say Penta looks
absolutely
crazy.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
He looks crazy. His like rope jumps. Whew. His rope bounces. I feel like he's wearing like heels specifically for rope jumps.
he's got springs in his fucking calves.
Oh, literally,
like,
bro.
He can move.
It's crazy, bro. This is another Rey Mysterio type shit.
Yeah, no, it was fucking spectacular. Actually, I believe I missed one thing about Saturday that I forgot to mention. So Rey Mysterio was actually supposed to fight on the Saturday against Chad Gable.
Okay.
Well, El Grande Americano, because he learned the arts of lucha, but no one thinks it's Chad Gable. I
Okay.
have reason to believe it could be, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh wait, so they don't know? You don't know for sure it's Chad Gable, or did they
It's
reveal?
fucking Chad Gable.
So it is Chad.
It's
Gable.
Chad Gable, but we don't know.
It's Chad Gable.
But we don't know. Anyway, so he was supposed to fight Rey Mysterio. Unfortunately, Rey was on SmackDown the night prior and actually suffered an injury, like a legitimate, like he fucked himself up.
Okay.
So he had to miss WrestleMania. But a couple of weeks prior, they actually debuted Penta's brother, Rey Fenix.
Okay.
So Rey stepped up and went into the match. And they actually had a barn burner because both of those guys can fucking work. That was a great match, but I forgot to mention that. But yeah, that was fun too. But anyway, going back, yeah, Dominic Mysterio wins the Intercontinental Championship. That came out of nowhere. That was cool. Fun moment, I guess. We'll see where they go with it. I have no idea. But Braun Breaker is also now a Paul Heyman guy. He teamed up with Seth and Paul.
Damn.
So that's cool. But anyway, everything else, hoopla, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, get to the main event.
I guess they're building up to the next storyline.
Yeah, they're using this as a way to build up for the next year worth of shit. So now we fast forward to the main event of the evening on Sunday, which was Cody Rhodes versus, what does I all Bing Chilling, John Cena, for the WWE Championship. And this
was that at least a good match though?
No, it wasn't. It fucking sucked.
So
I'll keep it with a buck. It fucking sucked. You know why?
So disappointing.
I think it's because John Cena's just too fucking old. And we all knew John Cena was a 5-move merchant, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like 8 years ago, he tried to go in his bag. He was having some good matches.
Yeah, he was jumping around. Like, there were moments where just John Cena would just randomly pull out a fucking, like, backflip or something.
Yeah, he would break out a pile driver or a springboard stunner, and you're like, whoa, I've never seen him do that before. That was pretty cool.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, and then now, I swear to you, all he did was punch, hit him with an AA, and hit him with the STF submission. I don't think he did anything else. That was literally every fucking form of offense he had that I could even remember.
Not even a four knuckle, what was it called?
I think, did he even hit him with that? I don't remember. Fuck, I think he might have got it reversed by Cody at one point. Cody tried to do whatever he could, God bless him, but he could not do much.
There was no way Cody was winning that.
No. And then, if anyone remembers the whole storyline, it was who's going to sell their soul to The Rock. Cody said, fuck you. Travis Scott was there for whatever fucking reason.
They got beat the shit out of him by Cody Rhodes.
And then John Cena ultimately turned and sold his soul to The Rock. And we're like, whoa, this is going to be fucking crazy. The Rock hasn't fucking shown up since then. And my God, everyone is fucking livid with this guy. And I am too. Because how do you have this entire fucking story revolve around you because you're
literally
because your big fucking ego says you can, and you just never show up since then? You know who showed up in his place to interfere with this match? Travis Scott. Fuck off.
Why the fuck is he even there?
He shouldn't have been there.
Why is he even there?
Fucking
Why
lame.
is Travis Scott even in WWE?
Lame.
I'd rather have
bullshit.
Speed there, bro.
I would too.
I would rather have Speed there.
It was the biggest bullshit everyone has seen. I don't fucking know what the hell. Because, see, here's the problem that everyone has. If The Rock was never going to show up, John Cena could have just turned heel by himself. He could have did it on his own. He didn't need the fucking Rock if he's not going to show up to work. Fuck off then.
He really didn't.
So, it's
like,
a
The
waste.
Rock was so unnecessary in this whole fucking storyline.
It started because it revolved around him, and then you just don't show up anymore? Then we didn't need you to begin with. Why the fuck did you insert yourself in this?
He literally has not shown up, like, since then?
No, not once.
That's fucking crazy.
So it's all a waste. All of this was literally, the past 2 months has literally been for fucking nothing.
That's fucking crazy.
Absolute disappointment is the only way you can chalk this up, really. It fucking sucks. This whole thing sucks.
It really does.
Yeah, the match, I don't know. It's all bullshit.
I don't know, man. Like, I really fucking hate, like, The Rock inserting himself in the storyline sometimes. Like, he's cool and all, but, bro, like, his ego is so goddamn big.
And now I think people are realizing how much of a fucking idiot he can be. And now everyone's very fucking angry with him. And
it's deserved anger.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So that was WrestleMania. Very underwhelming, very annoying. If you guys want to watch a good WrestleMania, watch WrestleMania 40. That was a good WrestleMania to watch. Other than that, this year fucking boring, sucked. So
again, what's the next main event they're doing?
So the next show is Backlash. That was in 2 weeks. It's in St. Louis, and they've already determined that it's going to be John Cena versus Randy Orton. So that's childhood.
Hopefully that's going to be interesting. Cause
I don't think so.
They're both old as fuck.
Yeah. And the way John Cena's working around things, I honestly think this match is going to be very underwhelming. It's cool nostalgia-wise, you know, childhood. Everyone watched an asshole Randy Orton take on a superhero John Cena. Now it's asshole John Cena versus superhero Randy Orton.
It makes no sense. What timeline
are we in? I don't know. Everything's fucked. But yeah, that's the next thing that's coming. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens in June, July, but then SummerSlam would be in August. I think that's where the next big payoff comes.
Yeah.
So that's
We'll see what storyline they fucking cook up at that time, because it's not gonna be a long time still.
Yeah, we'll see what they shit out. But other than that, that was it. That was WrestleMania.
But anyways, I guess we can move on then to our favorite segment of the podcast. Tung 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 sahur.
Crocodilo bombadillo.
Li la de la.
I forgot the rest.
It's Assassino Cappuccino.
That's brain rot to a whole new extent. That's fucking horrible.
The girl that I was talking to, like on Bumble and shit, we were talking, and I just started talking about Italian brain rot, and she's like, "Don't talk about that. TikTok's gonna hear. I'm gonna start seeing Italian brain rot on my phone." Guess what? 2 days later, she sees so many fucking Italian brain rot memes, and you can't escape it.
They are listening.
There's so many of. There's so many.
You know how many ads I get for fucking butt plugs and dildos now? It's crazy. Talk about it twice. Now I get it all the time.
I think you've been looking that up. That's why. I think you've been looking that up. I don't think you've been talking about it. I think you've been looking that up.
No.
But anyways, I guess we'll go for the meme of the week. Obviously, we're gonna go with Josh's choices first. Sure, we got an honorable mention here.
Yeah,
who is that fucking? Is that fucking Snake from Metal Gear?
Metal Gear Snake.
So you know the drill. We're gonna click on this. We're gonna click on mute, and then we're gonna fucking X. Yeah, and then now we can check his meme of the week.
Yeah,
let's go.
Your honorable mention right here.
Raiden.
I mean, it's our honorable mention.
Advice?
Sure, Snake. Lay it on me.
Abortion costs $500. Plan B
Snake.
is $50.
Snake, the fuck?
A condom is $5.
Snake, why the hell are you bringing this up?
But being gay
Snake,
is free.
Snake, I'm not gay.
The choice is yours, Raiden.
Snake, I don't like
Lead
that.
the life.
Snake, I am
that
not
you
gay.
Live. Make the future your own.
Snake, for God's sakes.
Be gay and do crime.
Snake, you're aware I have a girlfriend, right?
That doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
See, it doesn't cost anything. Except the moral fucking weight of God judging you. No, I'm kidding. I don't give a fuck. Be gay and do crime. Go out there, be gay and do crime. You can't get anyone pregnant being gay. Fuck him in the ass. Even if they're a girl, fuck him in the ass. Fuck him in. Just fuck everyone in the ass.
Fuck everyone in their ass.
Yes.
Be whatever sexual preference you want, just fuck them in the ass.
Don't go for that hole that produces, the babies.
Yeah, no offsprings, just ass. Straight
ass. Fuck that ass,
right
lick that ass,
anal.
eat that ass. Just stay away from the Gucci.
Right in the anal gland.
But anyways, now for the meme of the week. We got, what is it, a baseball meme?
Yeah. Might be.
Checks it out.
I like some of these.
Dude, you deserve to have eggs thrown at you for that performance. Like brick-shaped eggs that are actually like made of bricks. I thought Dominicans were born with a natural slider. If your grandmother is looking for crap to sell in the flea market this weekend, you can give her your catcher's gear, because after this inning, if we ever get out of this inning, you're retired. Okay? You do know this isn't batting practice and we're actually trying to win a game out here, right? Dude, happy hour and $5 table dances end in less than an hour. I need you to start throwing strikes. I know we're down 15 runs, But honestly,
15 runs!
I was expecting way worse. Are you friends with this team? I forget why I came in.
Are you wasting your coach?
Damn, you step on and then you'll get pants over there? Time, Blue.
Is that a fucking... What is that?
I think that's alcohol.
Is that a Colt 40?
Do you hear that? Listen. Even Grandma in heaven is booing you right now.
That's it.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Even Grandma in heaven's booing your ass right now, dog.
I think those poor kids have to understand that this is satire. I think because the coach is doing
They have
this
to
a
know
lot.
at this point. Their coach is just on crack.
Yeah,
that blue methamphetamine type shit.
Yeah, I think the coach is using that as a way to uplift them by being funny.
Exactly. Lighten up the situation
Yeah,
a little
learn
bit.
to laugh at yourself. You suck.
Get that tense off their shoulders. You know what I mean? Type shit.
But if it's real, I also understand.
Nah, some of these baseball players are fucking horrendous. Straight up, they be throwing garbage straight up. But anyways, now for my honorable choice and my meme of the week. Obviously, honorable choice first. Anyways,
I love this.
Seems I've walked into a trap.
Oh no.
I'm not really sure you understand how this works. Oh wow. How deep is that bucket?
That's a very deep bucket. I don't know. I think that was a trick. I think it was one of those things where he dug a well-sized hole underneath the bucket and used it as a mind trick.
Exactly.
I think that's what it was.
Exactly, which caught him off guard.
Very much.
Lowered his defense. Anyways, this one is not really a meme, but this video fucking killed me. I was laughing so goddamn hard at 3 a.m. in the morning, bro.
All right.
Anyways, let's check this out.
Smile and prosper.
Thank you. Are these gluten free? Are they gluten free? Is there gluten in here?
Yeah.
Oh man. I'll eat it anyways. I mean, I already started eating it, right?
What the hell?
Throw it away?
Yeah, throw it. Yeah, you should throw it.
Okay. I was fucking dying at that bit. This guy comes up to him. Are these gluten free? As he proceeds to shit
his
himself.
pants.
And then continues to eat it.
That poor guy.
The fucking worker put up his hand like it was a robbery, bro. He was just like, please stop.
Please stop.
I'm fucking dead, bro. Oh my god. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of the podcast. What episode is this? Episode 77 or
77.
77. Holy fuck, man. We're going strong. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace later. Bye-bye.